Well, the Battle of Mongolia is about to happen. What pool are we in right now?
We are currently in Pool D.
D.
Both teams have similar one wins against Team Worth from yesterday's action.
And it's interesting, Mongolia basketball is also expanding and none much more prevalent than in the 3x3 circuit, although SURTAI, the team in black, does have an Australian import in Angus Howie.
Yeah. And I'm most impressed with their number 7 player, that's Sokpat. He's a good individual talent, and he showed it yesterday against Team Worth. But I'm more impressed with the overall teamwork of UB AMGALAN.
Yep.
The way they dispatched Team Worth yesterday.
So AMGALAN, and they're going to be called by their nicknames here. We have Avirmed, Atzai, we have Muktur, who was also here last February, and Bandakbay, who was also here last February. So, veterans on the squad of the white shirts. And the black shirts, of course, SURTAI. Let's see if they can continue their winning ways.
For the black shirts, we have Amujite, Okir, Sukbat, and Angus Howie from Australia.
They're getting the start.
Two-man action.
I'm going to have a quick foul here. So, when they won against Team Worth yesterday, was it an outscore or was it more of a defense thing?
It was a well-balanced effort for both between Team Worth and either one of these teams. They were very, very evenly matched.
Missing from the outside, Atzai, but follow-up is good for Muktur. Oh, how about the getaway that time from Okir?
Okir, one of their role players on this team.
Oh, it's pronounced Okir. Here's Sukbat. Getting the pick from Angus Howie. Pick and roll action arrives late. The defense able to adjust. And Atzaya. Wow.
Great
Step
pull.
back deuce, huh?
Yeah, that was actually a great pullback. Similar to Kobe Bryant's move.
And the biggest guy on the floor, I would say Angus Howie's about 6'9".
Angus Howie's got great footwork for a big man. Just needs to learn how to finish around the basket better.
Good defense by Howie. However, could not stop Muktur from scoring again. 4-2 so far. And this matchup between the two Mongolian squads. Angus Howie, the Australian. Shot clock violation. They did not see. That's the problem also of having in 3x3 that you sort of lose your point guard mentality every now and then.
Yeah, because it's more of an individualistic game. Always looking to go one-on-one.
Azaya. And he scores again. Deadly with that mid-range shot.
Yeah, and he displayed that yesterday with a few of those types of jumpers from the perimeter.
It's 5-2 right now. UB AMGALAN.
Great boxing out there by Azaya against a much bigger Angus Howie.
Sukbat is somebody who needs to score for SURTAI. They get it out. The three-pointer is a miss there by Mandakbay. Mandakbayar, actually. That goes out of bounds. So Amujite is in the game for SURTAI. We had a discussion over lunch earlier how to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
It's a good thing we asked him.
I actually bludgeoned his name yesterday. I called him Amuhite.
Well, Amujite could not stop that drive coming from Avirmed. 6-2. Oh, nice pass inside. Easy one from Muktur.
Great reverse pivot there by Azaya.
Again from Mongolia. These two teams, there have been a few players out of Mongolia in the international circuit as well. In fact, they've already hosted a few FIBA events themselves over in Ulaanbaatar. And there's a piece of paper on the court. It's flying. Howie scores.
And we have a slight stoppage here.
Yeah. Somebody looked at the stats first.
Yeah, that was Sukbat checking his score, probably checking his stats.
7:26 remaining. It has become a little windy here in our location at the White Dragon Cultural Square in Lijiang, China.
That bodes well for us.
That's right. Atsaya! Deuce is good.
Azaya played a big role in yesterday's win against Team Worth.
9-3 for UB AMGALAN. Lots of dribbling. Step back again from Sukbat. Boy, if he catches fire, that's going to be a problem for his opponents. So suddenly an avalanche of deuces. Here's Azai. He had a deuce earlier. Delayed pass, almost lost it. Good defense that time by Sukbat. Sukbat trying to turn it into offense, comes up short, but right inside is Amujite.
Amujite again, right place at the right time to get that rebound and that putback.
Lead is down to 3 for UB AMGALAN.
Good screen there by Mandak Bayar.
And Mandak Bayar on the pick and roll or the screen and roll gets hammered inside. As we move into a timeout with 6:26 remaining in the game, a close one between the two Mongolian squads. Back with us here in our continuing coverage of the first leg of the 2024 Yunnan 3x3 circuit. And Mandak Bayar is at the free throw line for the Mongolian squad. UB AMGALAN once again, Noel Zarate with Coach F, Frederick Francisco, calling the action live from the White Dragon Cultural Square here in Lijiang, China. Cody getting it over, another deuce for Sukbat.
Sukbat beginning to hum here for SURTAI.
And a great reverse against tough defense from Atsai. It's starting to become a close one here. Remember, it was 9-3 for UB AMGALAN, and both officials calling the same violation on Angus.
And Mandak Bayar doing the dirty work for UB AMGALAN, playing good defense on Angus Howie, forcing that travel call.
5:56 to play. Azaya getting the pick. They get it out, another deuce on the way from Muktur. That goes over and out. So again, yeah.
This is a good matchup between Azaya, who's going out of the ball game now, and Sukbat.
These two teams trying to stay undefeated in Pool D. This is a very short tournament. Of course, tomorrow we'll find out, by tomorrow, we'll find out who will make it to the quarterfinals. We do have some, what do you call this, consolation or matches after. Ten to 9, UB AMGALAN. Classification matches.
Classification match.
There you go.
And Azaya back into the ball game after a quick rest.
5 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Will this go down the wire? Another foul here called. The fouls have been few and far between, actually, for both squads. Actually, no fouls yet for UB AMGALAN. SURTAI already with 3 team fouls. Oh, Zaya faking the shot, now running in. I like this kid.
Yeah, that area of the court seems to be his favorite. Even yesterday, he had a few points coming from there.
Hani, or Howie rather, that is going to be a foul called. That'll be the first on UB AMGALAN, but that's going to mean a free throw for Angus Howie. Imagine if Howie can develop a lot of offensive skills with his footwork.
Yeah, because he's got great footwork for a big man. Problem is the finishing skill's not there yet.
He'll get there soon, especially in a game of 3x3. Deuce is a miss by Avirmed. Tough drive, and that's going to be another basket.
Pulling his way inside is Sukbat.
Keeping it close, just a 1-point lead now for UB AMGALAN. That's an air ball. And we have a little bit of technical problem, but our scoreboard's been fluctuating here a bit.
It's a welcome respite for both teams who seem very, very tired.
Well, I wish you could see what we're seeing. You can see in the background those trees, and then there's
a
old
temple.
houses. There's a temple. You're right.
In the backdrop there, very scenic view.
Beautiful, beautiful place here in Lijiang. And a foul called on the drive by Sukbat. It's really nice that they call this place Old Town here in Lijiang. It is a tourist destination, by the way, and if you are traveling by car to this venue, expect heavy traffic trying to get in. We had to take a walk
Going inside,
to get into the venue because the traffic was building up.
The traffic and the parking lot was full.
That's right. Sukbat makes it.
Yeah, but it's a very beautiful place.
You are right. Tied at 11. Can SURTAI get their first lead of the game? They go to Howie. Inside for the layup, and the lead now belongs to SURTAI. It was 9-3 earlier.
Nice jump hook there for Angus Howe. He could develop those kinds of shots. He's going to be a player to be reckoned with.
Step back. Suddenly, there's no more offense left in the tank for AMGALAN.
That's Mandak Bayar getting called for that pushing foul on Howie.
Still 4:07 remaining. Both teams with 3 team fouls. Sukbat, shot clock at 6. Takes the drive. Strong finish for Sukbat.
Strong stiff arm there given by Sukbat on Avirmed.
Here's Mungtur, tries to get it back. Sukbat is everywhere.
Mungtur trying to get back at Sukbat, but Sukbat not having it, tapping that ball away.
Sort of reminds you of Banmi Kitchen's Terrence Tumalip when he played here in February. We're going to have a timeout called. The lead now belonging to SURTAI, 13-11 over AMGALAN. Three minutes, 46 seconds remaining. Unless we see a bunch of scoring over the next 3:46, this game might go the distance. Avirmed. A late call as Okir. It's going to be whistled for the foul. And it was in the act of shooting, so that's going to be in 2 free throws.
So chance for Avirmed to get to the scoring act. Played a good game yesterday, but has yet to score in today's matchup.
So the foul call was that Okir pushed a white shirt into the shooter.
Yeah, Avirmed's teammate into him. That's why he fell down.
That's a split. So far today, we've only had 1 blowout. That was Sagamihara's win earlier over Aris Bangkok. Every game has been close so far. 3 seconds.
Pass came too slow, but I think that was a holding foul on Azaya. Oh, the other ref reversed it. It's a 3-second call.
Yep, 3 second it is.
Yeah.
3:28 to play. Deuce on its way. That's a miss coming from Avirmed. And another deuce. This time it's good from Ambujite. Counter deuce, not there. SURTAI up by 3.
Nice pass there by Sukbat.
And since neither team is in the penalty, that's only going to be the 4th team foul. No free throws for Angus Howie. Howie gets it in the post. Now with the left hand. How about that?
Yeah, good looking left hand hook shot there by Howie.
So the tie up by 4. Oh, Mongbayar is returned. Is rejected. Atsaya for a deuce. Boy, Angus Howie has done the intangibles here so far for SURTAI.
Really providing the inside muscle for SURTAI.
Here's Sukbat for a deuce. That was challenged well.
Could have been called for a kicking violation there.
2:23 remaining. Atzaya before the shot. Foul called on UB AMGALAN, or make that on SURTAI.
Again, Azaya likes to camp out in that left corner area of the court.
And we're going to have another timeout. SURTAI 16, UB AMGALAN 12. Two minutes, 19 seconds remaining. Foul situation, SURTAI's got 5, 2 away from the penalty. UB AMGALAN's got 4. So despite the semi-physical nature of this game, no team has gotten into foul trouble.
Yeah, both teams exhibiting good discipline on the defensive side of the floor. Not reaching in too much, playing honest defense.
Atzaya shooting it over Howie. Another chance here for SURTAI. They didn't need to clear it, but they did. Drive. Oh, that is just quick first step for Sukbat.
Very explosive on that first step for Sukbat, blowing past Azaya.
Deuce is good, though.
This is a guy that needs to get going for UB AMGALAN if they want to get back in this game, talking about Avirmed.
They're down by 3. A lot of physical action in the paint.
Great
Pass is
defense.
thrown away, yeah.
That was great defense by UB AMGALAN, getting that ball.
Foul on SURTAI will be their 6th, 1 away from the penalty.
Just a 3-point lead for SURTAI. Very, very manageable.
Time winding down, though, 1:38. Oh, nice cut and nice finish for Avirmed.
Great execution there of a twist action between Azaya and Avirmed.
And again, no defense as Okir is able to put it in. Step back deuce. Not there. UB AMGALAN taking it away, though.
Good defense by Avirmed.
Uh-oh. Azaya left open. Looks like he's starting to get tired here, Coach F.
Yeah, he looks a little bit winded.
And here is Howie with the left hand again.
And Avirmed looked helpless against Howie in that situation.
Howie already putting his arms around his waist, and the good pass inside. Moktur able to score. Still not over, less than a minute remaining. SURTAI needs a deuce to win. Avirmed, deuce is good! 1 point game.
There's another steal for UB AMGALAN.
And they could take the lead with this deuce. Not there.
Howie towering over everyone, skying above the rim.
Uh-oh, Howie's gonna get an easy one here. 1 point away from the win with 23 seconds to go. Avirmed deuce, good!
Oh, and we're tied.
Sukbat, 1 basket wins it for either team. Almost lost it. Sukbat can't get it to go. Inside to Howie, and he's fouled in the act of shooting.
7 seconds remaining in our contest. Pressure pack free throw for Angus Howie.
1 free throw to win it. 15 foul for UB AMGALAN.
Just when you thought SURTAI was going to run away with it, Avirmed gets hot, scoring on 2 two-point baskets to tie up the game at 20 apiece.
This is only 1 free throw. UB AMGALAN not yet in the penalty. Howie had a free throw earlier but missed it. And this one is for the win for the Australian. They win!
That's the game for SURTAI.
We still had 7 seconds left in regulation. I don't know if we had an overtime game yesterday.
We didn't have any overtime games yesterday. Thank goodness.
And 1 point needed, 1 point taken. And Angus Howie puts it away for SURTAI. Coming from behind, they were down 9-3 in this game, Coach Jeff.
Yeah, and a good job here by the entire team. And